皆さん、こんにち
Good
は。
afternoon.
株式会社 Z 会
This is
情報システム部
Jun
の渡
Watanabe
辺と
from
申しま
System
す。
Development
本日
Department
は
of Z
教育
Kai.
分野における手書きとデジタルの未
And
来
now
に
we'll
つい
talk
て
about
お
the
話しさせ
future
ていた
of
だき
the
たいと思い
handwriting
ま
and
す。
digital in educational industry.
まず
First of
最
all,
初
a
に
brief
自己紹介をさせていただ
self-introduction.
きます。
Myself
私は
joined in Z
2001年
Kai
に入社
in
し、
2001,
添削や
and
学習支援といったお
I've
客
been
様
working
の
in the
学習
division
状
to
況を
directly help
直
the
接見
learning
る部門、
experience of the customers,
ICT
then
サービス
ITC
の事
service
業戦略、
strategy,
システ
and
ム
the
開
system
発といっ
service
た
development
サービスを
to think
考
about the
え、開発
service.
する部門を経て、
Then
現
now
在は
I am in
データ
charge
を
of
活用
the
した
data
ソリューション
analysis
検
as
討、
well as the
開
solution
発に携わ
development.
っております。本日は
Thank you
よ
very
ろし
much
くお
for
願いい
today's
たします。
opportunity to talk to you.
本日のア
Now,
ジェンダ
the
です
agenda
が、
today,
ま
first
ず
of
最
all,
初に
I will
Z 会
have
に
the
つい
brief
て
explanation
簡
and
単
the
にご紹介
introduction
させ
about
てい
Z
ただき
Kai.
ます。皆様の中に
Among
ひょっ
yourself,
とした
there
ら
might be
昔、
someone
受験の
who
時に Z 会を利用さ
used
れたと
the
いう
service
方
of
もいらっ
Z
しゃる
Kai
かもしれ
when
ま
you
せん。
took the entrance exam,
Z 会は本物の学力の育成を目指
aiming
し、
to develop the authentic academic
1931
ability.
年
Z Kai was
東京に
established in
設立し
Tokyo
た
in
会社です。
1931.
本物の学力を
In
身に
order
つけるた
to
めに、
develop
講
the
義を聞いたり
authentic
教えて
academic
もらうより
ability,
も、
rather
自分
than
で
being
問題を
taught
解いて、
something
わから
or
ないと
just
ころを自
listening
分
to
で調べるこ
lesson,
とが欠かせない
the
という
founder believed that,
共通
that
した
it is
思
very
い出のあ
important
る
to do
逆の
the
状
by
況
yourself.
より一
So
番必要です。
one own practice of one time is superior
Z 会
to
はこの教育方
listening
針
of
を軸
100
とした
times. Based
通
upon
信
this
添削事
philosophy,
業から
we
スタートい
started
たしま
out
した。
from the correspondence correction service by mail.
そし
And
て創業
after
89年、
89 years since
幼
its
児から社会
establishment,
人までの
we
各
have
年
grown
齢
to
層を
be
対
the
象に
comprehensive educational
通信添
company
削をはじめ、教
providing
室、出版、
the
海
education,
外、
publishing
学校、
school,
ア
cram
セスメン
school,
ト、
and assessment,
幅広い教育サービスを
providing
展開する
the wide
総
range
合
of
教育グループ
educational
となりま
service
した。
from infant to adults.
最
But
近では
recently,
経済産
the
業
Future
省の
Classroom project
未来の
by
教室
METI
から提言さ
is
れたビジョン
advocating
である
the three visions,
学びのスチ
the
ーム化、
STEAMizing
学
of
びの自
learning
立化、
and
決済的化、
autonomous
新しい学習基盤づくり
learning,
の
of
3つの
optimization
コンセプ
learning,
トの成
and
果
the
を実
tailored
証する事
optimization
業
of
に
learning, and the
3年
development of a
連続
new
採択さ
learning
れており、
base. And we
プロ
have
テック
been
を活用した
selected
本物の
for
学力の
three
育成を進
consecutive
めており
years
ます。
as a partner to verify this project.
ま
Also,
た、
this year,
今年に入り
because of the
新
spread of
型
the
コロナウイルス感
COVID-19,
染拡大によって、
many
学
schools
校
and
や
cram
塾
schools
が
were
一斉休校と
forced
なり、
to close,
生徒
which
や保護者
caused
が学習に対し
a
て非常
huge
に不安が
anxiety
高ま
among
っ
the
たと思いま
students and
す。
parents.
Z
In 会 our
会では
company,
少し
Z Kai,
でも
in
助
order
け
to
にな
help
るよう
them
学習
as
コン
much
テ
as
ンツや
possible,
勉強法についての動画
we
を無料
put
で
up
公
the
開を行い
articles
ます。
of useful tips and educational contents free of charge.
また、
And
教室
also
授業で
in
は
the
コロナ禍での授
online
業と
virtual
して
teaching
オンライン授業も実
and
施
the
しておりま
classrooms
す。
under this pandemic, we are also providing virtual teaching opportunities.
次に
Next,
Z 会の通信添削を中心
I
に
would like to talk
手書
about
きからデジ
the
タルへの変
transition
遷
from
につい
the
てお
handwriting
話
to
しさせてい
digital
ただき
in
ます。
the history of Zetokai, looking at the future. First of
答
all,
案用紙は
we
会員
used
か
to
らの
call
ラブレタ
the
ー
answer
と
sheet
いう言葉
from
があ
the
ります。
members as the love letters
最
from
近
the
では
members. And
SNS のやり
nowadays
取り
we
が
have
多くなって
more
しまっ
of
て
the
いる。
SNS
ラブレター
exchanges.
自体が
And
あまり
even
ピン
if
とこなくな
the
ってし
word
まった
love
かもしれま
letters
せんが、
may
ラ
may
ブレ
not
ター
have
を
a
書く
strong
ときは
impact,
相手
but
のことを考
when
え
you
ど
write
のように
love
伝える
letters, you think about
試行
other
錯誤
people
して
and
作
you
り
go
上げる
through
もの
all
で
the
す。
trial and error to write a
答案
love
も
letter.
それと
And
同じで、
same
生
can
徒
be
一人
said
一人
about
が
this
内容を
answer
遂行
sheet.
し、作成された
It's
大
something
切な
very
ものです。
important because the students spend many
皆
time,
様の中で
a
も
lot
ひょっ
of
として
time
Z 会を受
to
講され
fill
ていた
this.
方は、
You
同
may
じような
have
経験
similar
がある
experience
かもしれ
if
ませ
you
ん。
were once a member of Zetkai.
添削者はそのような答案
And
を一
the
枚一枚
corrector
と向き合い、
check
会員が
each
どのように
sheet
考
one
え、
by one to
なぜ
find
間違
out
えた
why
かを
this
読み取
mistake was made or
り、答え
where
だけで
he
なく、
or she made this
考え方
mistake,
やヒント、
and try to
さら
give the extensive
発展的な書き込みを行い、
comment that is worthwhile reading to serve as
そ
the
れが
hint.
Z 回の
And
添
this
削
is
指
all
導
about
です。
Z-Kai correction and guidance style.
さて、
Now,
ここで一本
There's
映
one
像をご
motion
紹
picture
介
that
さ
I
せてい
want
た
to
だき
share
ます。
with you. This is the small, short remote called Crossroads. This was made by the director Makoto Shinkai, and this is a collaboration with Makoto Shinkai and Zetkai collaboration.
映像の一部で
A part
制
of
作指導
the
をモ
motion
チーフに
picture
して
is
ござい
showing
ますの
some
で、
guidance
ぜひ
given
ご
by
覧ください。
Zetkai. I'm just not trying to be happy. I'm not just asking for a sure promise. Rather than that, I want something that must be far away. That's where I want to be. You don't have to go to university in Tokyo because we don't have a good crime school in this region. He must be taking exam. Is he okay? Not studying? What happened? No, these two people are making the same similar mistakes at the same time, same places. Good answer. You don't have to be disappointed or discouraged. Just good luck. Today, I wonder how they're doing today. You're not alone. How was it? The correction guidance is not just saying a good or bad or giving a cross or a circle, but we are trying to give optimize the individual guidance. And of course, the way we give these guidance changed from time to time, over time. In the conventional way, the students sent out the answer sheet by facsimile or by mail. Then they started to take the snapshot with the tablet camera performance improvement. And nowadays, the data that is on the tablet can be submitted automatically, immediately. So because of the development of the technology, there's something that will change and will not change. The way to teach and the time required for giving the response is a different have changed. But the philosophy to put the priority on the one practice rather than listening to the 100 lessons never changes. And also there is the proposal given by the METI, a recommendation for Giga School by METI, and using the technology, the two-way learning based upon the reaction of each student, and individualized learning based upon learning stages of each student, and the share the ideas of each student in real time, and this such conversion will start. But what will happen because of this evolution of learning? I will refer to that at the end of today's session.
So next, given the change of the time, we'd like to explain what Zetkai is working together with Wacom. So as I explained, regarding learning by handwriting, we have know-hows and passions, and Wacom has excellency, outstanding handwriting technology, so we decided to work together to develop innovative learning services. So for the first step, In 2021 spring, we are going to launch 10.1-inch members exclusive tablet that is compatible with Wacom AES 2.0 touch panel, together with stylus
また同じタイミングで
pen.
手書き機能にワコム様の Will
And
3.0を搭載した
we are also
ウェ
going
ブアプリ
to
を開発し
launch
中学
web
生
app
向けのコースとして
that
リリースいたします。
has Wacom Will
いずれ
3.0
も詳細
installed.
は11月
And
30
this is for junior high school
弊社ホーム
students.
ページ
And
にて
please
ご
check our website for details that will be available on 30th of November. So let me explain more about learning courses for junior high.
中学生タブレット
This is what we call a tablet
AI
course
スマー
for
ト集
junior
団
high.
学習という学習法
We use AI
最
smart
適化され
deep
た学
learning
習を進
method,
めます。
and that is tailored to individuals.
Z 界の学習メソッドである映像やテキストによる
Zkai
インプット
places focuses on input as well as output using images and
技術力を合成
feedbacks.
するフィードバックに加え
And we also
目標到
give
達度をもとに
feedback
AI
to
によってつま
help
ずいている
student
原因を
learn
特定し
specifics. And at the same time, AI is able to identify stumbling blocks and offer appropriate quizzes so that students can take the shortest route
次に
to
それぞれの
make
学習
progress
方法について
against the goal.
一部特徴を
So I'd like
ピッ
to
クアップして
explain
説明させて
some
い
of
た
the
だきます
features.
Z 界学習メソ
So
ッドで
with
は
Z
中学で習う
Zkai
カリキュラム
learning method,
全て搭載
we
され
can
ています
capture all the
個人
curriculums
個人
for
の理解度や
junior
学
high
習ペースに
school
合わせ
third
いつでも
three
どこから
years.
でも
So
どれだけでも
you
学習
can
する
learn
ことが可能です
any modules at any time.
英語ではセファ
And
ール J
for
レベルに対応
English,
した予期の対策が可
The
能です
program
セファール J レベルとはその言語を使って
SEFRJ
何ができる
level,
かを測る
and this is an
国際的な
international
尺度
standard.
日本人の英語学習に適したレ
And
ベルに細分化
this
した指標です
index has
スピーキングで
more
は月に1回
indexes that are tailored to Japanese
1
students.
対1のオンライ
And
ンスピ
also
ーキン
you
グを
can
実行でき
enjoy
ます
one-on-one
自然な会話表
online
現を身につけることが
speaking
可能です
lessons with native speakers on monthly
テ
basis.
スト対策
And in
には
order for you
AI
to
プログラム
prepare
が搭載さ
exams,
れて
you
おり
can also use AI
実際
program.
範囲
You
を
can
選
pick
択
up
することで
subject for the
学
task.
習履歴を
And
踏まえ
based on your
目標
educational
達成度
or
をもとに
training
取り組
record,
むべき単
and
元
based
問
on
題
your
が順番に
goals,
出題され
questions
ま
or
す
quizzes are going to be provided.
添削
And
問
as
題は
for
先
the
ほどご紹介さ
quiz
せていた
or
だいた専用
questions
タ
for
ブレット上
feedback, you
で
can
スタイ
use
ルスペンで書き
special
込み
tablet,
送信するだけで
use
提出
slice,
が可能となります
slice pen to submit your answers.
Z
And
界
today,
の
if you
ブース
could stop by
中
our
学
booth,
生タブレット
you
コースに
can
ついて
find more detailed
もう少し
information
詳し
about
く書いたチラ
junior
シを
high
配布
school
しておりますので
students'
よろしければお
learning
立ち寄りくださ
courses.
い
We have prepared some flyers for you. So please
最後
stop
に
by.
未来に向けて
Lastly,
今後
for the
目指している
future,
とこ
I'd
ろ
like
を
to
少しお話
explain
し
what
させ
we
てい
are
ただきま
trying
す
to do.
手書きと
So,
デジタルのコラボレーション
regarding
について
collaboration between handwriting and
Context.
digital tools, we have
Semantics.
three keywords that are
Distance.
context,
の
semantics,
キーワードを
and
使って
distance.
説明させていただきます。まずはコンテキストです
Starting with context.
デバイス上に直接書き
So if
込む
you
ことで
write
試行錯誤の経
something
緯をデ
on
ータ化で
device
きるようになり
directly,
ます
we are able to digitize your
冒頭
try
で
and error
答案
process.
用紙は会員からの
So as I
ラブレター
said, answer sheet is a love letter from our members.
答案用紙は
Answer sheet
遂行を繰り返されて
is
作成
prepared
されるもの
after
で
going
す
through trial and error process.
従来紙の答
So
案では
conventional
遂行の結果しか分かりませ
paper
んでした
answer sheet
タブレットでは
could tell
問題
only
を解いてい
results,
って
but with
データの
tablet,
詰まったところや
we are
ミス
able
した
to
ところな
track
ど試行錯誤の
struggling
経緯を
stumbling
データ
blocks
と
for
して把握できます
students and what was erased and what was corrected. So we are able to give coaching by utilizing the process that each student went through.
次に
Next, I would like to explain about semantics. With the use of Will 3.0, we are able to facilitate learning more in depth using handwriting method. So for junior high tablet AI smart deep learning, we are able to use learning history, and with that we are able to offer questions and quiz to students. In the past, we relied on right or wrong information to understand the level of understanding of students. But moving forward, we are able to use trial and error process and use a descriptive type of writing questions and tailor the learning for individual students and help them to deep dive their learnings. Last but not least, regarding distance, we are able to track who is writing what remotely. So in the past, the students had to work on their work by themselves. They were rather lonely, but not anymore. And online classes are getting more and more popular. But I think we will be able to break down the online-offline barriers in education moving forward. So if somebody write on whiteboard at the same time, we are able to tell who wrote what. So regardless time and distance, we are able to share thinking among students. So I like to, well, actually, this is what we are envisioning, the changes that would be made by utilizing online tool and digital tools and our learning method. So please stay tuned. We will continue to work on our works together with Wacom. Okay, that is all for our presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you. This closes the session. So the next session will start at 4:15 p.m. Digitalizing medical consent forms, presented by Fujifilm Medical Solution, Mr. Hirakawa. Please continue to enjoy. Thank you.